It's been like probably, let's see, I guess maybe like, oh man, 7 or 8 years since I've laid down in a bed. Besides when I went to the motel that one night on the last day of my last trip. I can actually say it is much more comfortable on my back than the couch was. We'll see. Tonight's going to be my first night in a bedroom. And I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. It's been a long, long time. I kind of took the mentality that my life was more like me just being a wanderer, I guess, and staying here by the grace of God and as a guest, more or less. I use very little. I don't do very much, I think there's probably still things in this apartment that are sitting in the same place they were when I was married. That's how much I just, when it all happened, I guess I fell apart in a way. But I'm working on it little by little, and I am laying in my bed. Mine. This is my bed, where I live, where I lay. Well, not for long though. It's funny, I'm doing this right before I have to move. With the issues with my family and my mom and all that's going on there, I need very badly to relocate to the family property and take care of things there. And I'll still be going on my mining adventures. I'll still be doing the things I'm going to be doing, but this won't be my home base anymore. So I think probably over a little bit of time here, we're going to see a bit of a more aggressive change in me, maybe, because I really am not much into being around people on the basis that I will be now. This change means that I'll be around my mom full time, and that's never been a thing. It's really hard to explain, but when you grow up the way I did, the attachments aren't the same. You don't have the same, when you think of a person, there's no, flowery images of happiness and all that stuff. My faith commands that I am always respectful to my parents, and I try to be. I love my mom dearly for the gift of bringing me into this world, but I guess other than that, it's only been in the past few years, I guess, and off and on throughout time, that she's ever really popped into my life and been anything positive. Most of the time, if my mom showed up at my house, it was when she was drunk and dragging over some other guy that I had to meet. And, after enough of that, you just kind of get numb inside. So I've lived most of my life and that's just with that numbness in me. And my dad would pop in and out of my life on occasion, but he was very aggressive, very angry man, and we didn't really get along at all. So as far as parental figures, I had my grandparents, but they've both passed on, and it was more my grandpa than anybody. I love him to the last day of my life and beyond. I wish him the most beautiful blessings in the life to come. He was truly a great and honorable man. Charles Monahan, one of the best men I ever knew in my whole life. The best man, honestly. I've never known another man that gave up. He gave up anything and everything of a man, I'm going to go on hunting trips and fishing trips, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Well, my grandpa brought my grandma around the world. If he was going on a hunting trip, it was with his honey. He loved that woman. And he built the house that they lived in. He constantly worked on the property and home. it was a beautiful thing to see. Growing up, I got at least that positive image and positive affirmation of what love could be or should be.
From Hawaii, but premiering the UK.
Sadly, it's never come to me.
Emma Stone was in London with
Thought it a couple times I might have found somebody to be that in my life, but it didn't turn out that way. So here I am, 49, taking it, figuring out who I am little by little, and back in my own bed. Like, I'm just taking a break here. It's not bedtime. It's still quite daytime, and I've been bagging up things and throwing things out and downsizing because of this move coming up. It's going to be hard to let go of some of this stuff, though. I've really acquired a few things. Peace for now. Be well, man. Keep it up. You know, we're all in this together.